Our basketball program's been going for about 10 years, and when I come here, it's like, it fills my soul. I got Deegan, I'm good, we're good. Some of the young people that come to us do not go to school, but they will turn up to all our training sessions, even if it's 38 degrees. Wriggle, 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 wriggle.
For me, the support and help I got was from Cheryl. When I first came, I was shy about it. I had no friends until Cheryl supported me.
I've been here since 2015, so 7 years since I was like 9, 10 years old. She's like an auntie or a second mum to all of us. I knew she was like my second mum the moment I met her.
Oh my God, look how high you've grown. But when they come in here, they learn all about patience, responsibility, working for something, not getting it for free. You know, you got to earn it. Time management, getting on in a group, being responsible and being highly respectful to everyone around you. Good job, Keisha. Use the backboard Spitfire. There it is. My name's Cheryl Kickett-Tucker. I'm a Wajak Noongar yoga. I work with a lot of people in research, particularly Aboriginal young people, children and elders. But I also am part of an Aboriginal community-controlled organisation that my father had started 18 years ago.
My name is Alan Kickett. I am the founder of Koya. Koya started off with a dream. I looked around and I saw nothing being done for Aboriginal people. And I said to Cheryl, look, let's do something.
My father, being a Christian man as well, and also, you know, being a survivor of the stolen generation, his remit and his philosophy was the door is open for everyone, it never shuts.
We knew what we were doing, we knew what we wanted. We wanted these things. We wanted Aboriginal people to have a say. We wanted them to this, after all, this is our country.
He's got this very hard perseverance streak in him that no is not an option. I think that's where I get that from. He's very, very determined. And my mum has always been an extremely hard worker. When I was 16, I said to Mum, I'm going to go to the US. I'm going to go play there. I'm going to go and study there. I'm really going to study. That's going to be the number one reason. And that's what I did. Because I'm an ex-basketball player, I played in state league, national league, coach, I knew that was one of the ways to get kids and families into this organisation so we could understand all the challenges that were going on in their lives. When I finish basketball training with the kids are my medicine because I was just like the kids. I grew up the same way and I know the power of sport, I know the power of education. I know the power and love of community. I know what it can do for you. We're actually located in the suburb of Midland, which is in the city of Swan in Western Australia. And it is a fairly challenged area in terms of resources and finances and jobs. And same thing you see in most impoverished areas. Governor Stirling Senior High School does need a name change. This is where I went to high school for 5 long years. I was one of very few of Aboriginal kids that actually graduated. When I drive around this community here, I'm very, very sure that the gap is widening in a lot of the socioeconomic indicators that the governments have set, which is where Koya fits. You know, before problems and challenges arise, or at the incept of those challenges, that Koya is there to be able to close those gaps in those spaces in terms of preventing gaps from the start. Hiya, 1, 2. Hiya. The hardest part of my job as a director and more of a strategic level is making sure that this organisation has a lifeline beyond 12 months, because currently you get 12 months funding mostly from all levels of government. When you look at the Closing the Gap social reform and the Closing the Gap itself, there's all these words bandied around about generational trauma, generational gaps, but the government never throws generational dollars in those spaces and places.
I want the rest of Australia to jump on the bandwagon so that we can all of us say, yes, let's count Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people in the Constitution.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
And the referendum needs yeses.
If that voice, when it happens, right, being optimist, is it going to change the dialogue we have with that system so we're not being challenged every which way we go about the holistic nature of the work?
Actual voice when it's in place.
Yes.
No, well, of course it will work.
Absolutely, it should do, because we, as an organisation, are at the mercy of government policy. It should impact those policies that actually work against us rather than for us.
You go first, Cheryl.
No, you go.
No.
Misbehave, you're going to have to sit.
Okay, yes, sir. I'm really proud of this organisation. The most important thing is being part of kids' lives who never felt loved, who struggled with life, who had a lot of complications, but now they're flourishing. I mean, that's something I'm really, really proud of, you know. Our kids and our young people are the greatest assets we have. You sprinkle a lot of love on them and you show them the sun rays from an horizon and off they go.